beautiful car with just one answer on Card Shark. And if you play your cards right, you can win $32,000. And now, the host of Card Shark, Bob Eubanks.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Hey, good morning, everybody. We hope you're having a nice day. I want to welcome you to our show, Card Shark. And also, I want to tell you that we have a beautiful car to give away today. We also have a lot of money. And before we meet our Card Sharks, we're going to say hi to our two dealers. They're with us every morning, and we just couldn't do it without them. Here they are, Lacey Pemberton and Susanna Williams, our dealers on Card Shark. Hi, ladies. If you will deal out those cards where we left off yesterday. They were having bad luck yesterday. Kind of rub the cards, see if you can change their luck. Will you do that for me? And we'll get them in here. Come on, Paul and Carol Ann, our two Card Sharks.
Hi, Bob.
How you doing?
Good, thanks. I'm Paul Majeti. I'm originally from New Jersey. My family, brothers and sisters, are all down in Orange County, and my wife and I are about to move down there with a new baby that hasn't come yet.
Boy, what's wrong with this baby? It's been days and days. All I know is you won $8,650 so far, so you're not doing too bad.
Not bad.
Hi, Carol Ann.
Hello, Bob. I'm Carol Ann Warren. Been happily married for 27 years. My husband has an opportunity to do a lot of traveling with his work. Now that our sons are grown and gone, I have plenty of time to travel with him, read, which I love to do, and come on Card Shark.
Well, welcome back. Well, we're going to pick it up where we left off yesterday, and that was the middle of the first game. I was ready to ask the third question of the first game. If you win 2 games, you're our champion. Paul, the question goes to you. And all this week, in our studio audience, we have 10 professional psychics. They're back with us today, and they're going to help us out with our first question of the day. And here they are. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Nice to have you with us again. Paul, before the show, we ask our 10 psychics, do you see another world war in our future? How many of these 10 psychics said they do? They see another world war in our future.
9 of them.
9 of them, you say. Wow. Carol Ann, what do you think?
A little lower.
A little lower. Gosh, I hope it's a lot lower. The actual number of these psychics who see another world war in our future is 6 of them. It was a little lower. That's a little disturbing. I was counting on 1 or 2. Then I was counting on that 1 or 2 to be wrong. Which 6 of you see another world war in the future? How interesting. Daniel?
Well, unfortunately, I see the Middle East and China going to war against the rest of the world. And while a lot of people feel it's going to be nuclear, I think it's going to be biological. And it may be a long war, but at least the good news is we're going to learn our lesson and live in peace after that, and we'll never go to war again.
Now, how long do you see this before this happens?
I would say very soon, before the turn of the century, certainly.
Thanks for sharing that happy note with us, Daniel. It's a nice way to start off our show today, isn't it, folks? Okay, thank you, folks. All right, Carol Ann.
Please change that
Boy,
card.
it's been a long time, hasn't it? Yeah, all right. The 7 is now at 6.
Oh, higher.
Higher than the 6? No.
Oh.
Man, these are bad cards. Paul.
Lower.
Lower, no.
Oh.
Gee whiz, you guys. You know what we're forced into? Sudden death. Oh, ought to make you real nervous. We'll be back for that right after this.
The news. What cool product is now available at Best Buy? If you didn't guess C, you are seriously whacking the head, dude. It's the awesomely sweet Midnight Club 3 Dub Edition video game. It's like, insanely fast. With the hottest real-life ride, you can check out the latest rims, trims, and upgrades like, kick into your favorite Best Buy for deals at their best. Because this has been GSN anchorman Roger Flankerman with the Best Buy Guess the News.
Best Buy. Thousands of possibilities. Get yours.
Secretly divorced women would cross the street just to avoid meeting him.
If I were divorced right now, I think I would cross the street to avoid meeting my ex-husband.
Not if he owed you alimony, you wouldn't.
I don't think I'd want to have anything to do with him, and I think I would risk walking across the street in traffic.
Well, you turned on this guy real quick, didn't you?
Yes, I really did. I mean, if I've got...
a moment ago, you were happily married. Now you hate the guy.
If I'm divorcing him, I'm really not happy, and not liking him.
What did he do so bad?
Oh, I couldn't tell you on television.
Ah,
No,
okay.
no.
Poor guy.
I'm going to say that 57.
57 out of 100 women, recently divorced women, would cross the street to avoid meeting him. Paul, you know a lot about divorce. Tell us what you think.
I go the other way to avoid friends in high school who I maybe didn't get along with. So, I mean, if it's a divorce, situation, That's a little more hatred.
Higher or lower than 57?
It's got to be higher.
Higher than that. The actual number of recently divorced women who would cross the street to avoid meeting their ex-husband is 31 of them. No, it was much lower. Sudden death time, Carol Ann. Let me tell you your choices, my dear. You can change the 6 and play it out. If you make a mistake, Paul wins the game. Or you can pass it on to Paul. He must play off the jack. If he goofs, then you win the game.
It's all yours.
Hello, Paul. Paul, let's see if you can run the cards.
Lower.
Lower it is.
Lower.
Lower it is again.
Lower.
Lower it is not. And that means that Carol Ann wins game number 1 and $100. Tough cards. Real tough cards. Boy, 7s, 9, 8. Oh.
My favorites.
Okay, yeah, your favorite, everybody's favorite cards. Carol Ann, you got $100, sweetie.
I'm delighted.
And also, you win the first game. If you win the next game, you're our champion. We're going to set up for that game right now. Cards are being dealt out. And Susanna, don't you have them done yet? Oh, Susanna will get them done in a minute. You know, it's real tough sometimes. All right, here we go. Paul, this is your question. We surveyed 100 people who own a cat or a dog. Cat or a dog. We asked them. Now, think about this question. You think about this at home, too. If you had to choose between saving the life of your pet or saving the life of a complete stranger, which would you choose? How many pet owners would save the stranger's life?
Pet owners are an obsessive bunch. I've got 2 cats. Fortunately, they're both making me pretty mad right now, so...
They wouldn't have a shot against the stranger, right?
Yeah, they'd be all done. Pet owners would, as far as the strangers go...
How many would save the stranger's life?
I hope humanity's good enough to go for the stranger. You know, animals are great and all, but I think it's going to be a high number. It's going to be 62.
62 out of 100, Carol Ann.
We have dogs and cats and have all of our married life. We have sat up during the nights with them. We've done anything to save their lives. I have stopped automobiles because of injured animals on the road and tried to save their lives. I'm sure that if it was a human, I would do the same, but if I had to make the choice, I would have to obviously save the human's life first. It would kill me, but I would have to do that. I would hope that a little...
He said 62.
62.
Yeah. What do you think?
I'm going to say a little lower.
A little lower would save the stranger's life. Come on, folks. We're talking about human life now. Human life. The actual number of pet owners who would save the stranger's life, I hope it's 100, is 67 of them.
Oh,
I got it,
67.
Not by much.
That's amazing and disgusting. I love pets, but come on. This is humans. Paul, you ready?
Yeah.
Here we go. 5.
Higher.
Keep the 5 and go. No.
Oh!
You don't have much luck on these cards, do you, buddy? Okay. Carol Ann with a free chance. How about an ace?
All right.
lower.
Lower it is.
Higher.
Higher than the 8. It is.
Lower.
Lower, yeah. Aha! What do I do?
Higher.
Going on.
Higher.
If it's higher, you're the new champ. If it's not higher, you're going to commit suicide on stage. You'll be on Geraldo. Let's see. Is it higher?
Oh.
No. Carol Ann, we have to teach you a word someday called freeze. Yes. Okay. So go teach her tomorrow, not today, right? Okay, next question going on. Carol Ann, this is your question. Educated guess time. How old did the average Neanderthal man live to be? Many, many thousands of years ago.
Eons and eons ago.
How old did the average Neanderthal man live to be?
25.
25. Paul.
Higher.
I think it's a little higher.
A little higher.
Boy, they were ugly. I used to go out with a girl who looked like a Neanderthal man. She was ugly, too. The average age a Neanderthal man lived to be was 35 years old. 35 rough years, I can imagine. All right, it's Paul.
Can I change that?
Yeah, you change it, sure.
I want to.
Get rid of the 5? All right, maybe an 8 will come up, huh, Paul? 5 is 6.
Thanks. Higher.
Higher than the 6? Yeah. See, I told you an 8 would come up.
Freeze.
Freeze?
I look like George Bush, but I'd like you to freeze that.
Oh, Paul, I'm so embarrassed. You froze. But I don't blame you.
Yeah.
We'll be right back. Don't go away.
Oh, I had to go on.
something shocking about your husband after you got married?
Oh, I thought I knew him pretty well before we got married, but there were a few things that he'd kept from me. Over the years, I've learned all of his little secrets. No, possibly not. Maybe he's still keeping some from me.
Higher or lower than 18?
How many have found
out
out
something shocking, yes.
Higher.
Higher, you say? The actual number of newlywed women who have discovered something shocking about their husband's past is 15 of them. Ooh, real close. Wasn't higher, it was a little bit lower. Paul, change the 8, I assume.
Change that
All right.
card.
Card's now a king. That's
All right,
better.
lower.
Lower, yeah.
Higher.
Going on, huh? Is it higher than the 7? Yep.
Yeah. Getting mighty cold in here, Bob. Time to freeze.
Time to freeze, yes. Yeah. He learned that word. Okay, now it's going to get exciting because we're going to play sudden death now.
Okay.
And that means if Carol Ann wins the next question, she's the new champion. If Paul wins the next question, then we'll play a tiebreaker. So good luck to the two of you. Control, that's important. This question involves our 10 professional psychics in our studio audience, Carol. And here's the question. Before the show, we ask our 10 psychics, has your psychic ability made you a millionaire? How many of these 10 psychics said their psychic ability has made them a millionaire?
2.
2 of them. What do you think, Paul?
She's cornering me. That's a good answer. Lower.
Lower than 2.
Yeah.
Tough to tell. The actual number of these psychics whose psychic ability has made them a millionaire is 1. 1. 1. Well, we're going to find out who's going to buy the rest of them dinner now, aren't we? Okay, who's the big bucks? Hey, Donnie. All right, Donnie.
It happened some time ago. I took everything I had on a hunch. And I had a dream and a vibe, and I kept vibing it, and it kept recurring, and I took a big risk. It paid off.
Oh, do you mind me asking? What kind of a risk you took?
No, I don't want to tell you.
Oh, you don't want to tell?
I took a risk, a big risk, and
Okay.
it took me over a year to do it, but I did it. I did not give up, and I kept going on my own.
Hey,
vibe,
Donnie,
my
was
own
it legal?
It was all legal.
Oh, okay. I just thought I'd ask. I didn't know what kind of risk you'd take. Thank you very much, and congratulations to you. We're glad you did it. Okay. Sudden death, huh?
Yes, it is.
Yes, all right. Now, Paul.
Yes.
Here are your choices. You know what they are. You can change the card and play it, or you can pass it. What do you want to do?
I'm going to let Carol Ann take
You're going to pass it? Oh, what an interesting thing to do. Okay, Carol Ann.
Lower.
Lower it is.
Lower.
Lower it is.
Higher.
Higher it is not. That means that Paul wins the game.
Goodness gracious.
Whoa. Thank you, Carol. Thank you, Carol. All right. We will now play a tiebreaker because remember the rules say you have to win 2 games. So each contestant has won a game, and now we are ready to play the tiebreaker with only 3 cards. 1 question, sudden death. Good luck. Whoever wins this question is our champion. Paul.
Yes.
Surveyed 100 16-year-old girls. Hey, the crew's going, yeah. We asked them, would you date a guy who wore an earring? How many 16-year-old girls said they would date a guy that wore an earring?
I think when you're 16, you think it's pretty hip. Pretty cool to wear an earring if, you know, the girls are going to be into it. It's, out of 100 people, though. But I don't think it'll be too high. Should be around 37.
37 out of 100 16-year-old girls said they would. Carol Ann?
When I was 16, I wouldn't have been caught dead with anybody with an earring. Today it's different.
When I was 16, I was caught with somebody with an earring.
Bet you were. Two of our sons have had their ear pierced. We're not thrilled about it. I would
Why not?
hope.
Why not?
I still carry some very old-fashioned ideas.
It's just a little hole in the ear.
That's
so
what they keep telling me. But I would hope because they have done it that girls would date them and wouldn't hold that against them. So
Higher or lower than 37?
that would date that would date higher.
Higher, you say the actual number of 16-year-old girls who would date a guy who wore an earring is 84 of them would. Yeah, it was higher. All right, Carol Ann, I'll show you your base card. I'll show you Paul's base card. You have big decisions
All
to
right.
make after that. Yours is a king, and Paul's is a deuce. Whee! It's up to you. You can play it or you can pass it, Caroline.
I'm going to play it.
All right. She's going to play it. Keep in mind, if you make a mistake, then Paul is the champion.
All right.
Here we go.
Lower.
Lower than the king. It is not a king, and Paul, you're the champion.
Oh, thank you.
Good luck with the baby.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Oh, Caroline, thank you very much for being with us. $100 for you.
Right.
You have a nice gift.
Thank you.
Come here, Lucky. Man, you talking about luck. You are a lucky son of a gun. Yeah, we'll see how lucky he can get when we come back right after this. Don't go away. Lower. Is it lower? Yeah, it is. Now you got 300. Remember, you can change to 1 card per line.
Change it with 1.
Oh, change to 6. She says what Lace has. The 6 now becomes a king. That's better. 300.
All of it down.
Gonna bet it all lower than that king, is it? Yes, it is. $600.
600. 400 lower.
400 lower than the jack. There's a deuce. 1,000 up here, another 4. You got $1,400.
All of it.
Yeah, could be worth $2,800, and it is.
Yes. All of it.
Bet it all again. Let's go for the gusto. Yeah. 5,600.
5,600.
Yeah.
All of it higher.
Oh, Paul, really?
Why not?
You're gonna bet it all?
Yeah.
All right, I hope it's there for you.
So do I.
All of it. He's betting all of it that it's higher. Oh, if your wife could see you now, she would probably blow your brains out. Is it higher than the 4? Push. Push. No win, no loss.
No problem.
Push. No win, no loss. Okay. We're going to go right up here now. Scared me to death. I want you to know that. Now, you want to rethink this?
I got to do half, and I can change it, right?
You can change the card if you want to. You got to bet at least half, but you can bet anything you want above the half.
Half of it higher.
Half of it higher.
Yeah.
All right. Half of it higher. Let's see if it is higher than the 4. No. Aren't you glad you didn't go for all of it, my friend? Brings you back to $2,800, but that's all right. You're okay. Now you got $11,650. And now, yeah, he's going $11,000. Now we're going to give you a chance to win this new car. Gene?
The exciting Ford Probe GL 2-door sports car. High in performance, value, and quality. It comes equipped with all standard features and California emission. Good luck, Paul.
Come on. Here we go, Paul. All right, you know how you can win that car now. I'll ask you a question about our 10 professional psychics down there, and then I'll ask you to register your answer on our range board. So, Lacey, may I have the question, please? Thank you. Here we go, Paul. Before the show, we ask our 10 psychics, have you ever warned someone not to go somewhere because you sensed danger? And then you turned out to be right. How many of these 10 psychics have correctly warned someone not to go somewhere because they sensed danger? I want you to go over there and place the marker on your answer. Tough question. It's for a brand new car. He's got faith in the psychics. He says 8 of them. If you're right, if it is 8, then you win the car. If you're off by 1, 7 or 9 gives you another $500. The actual number of these psychics who have correctly warned someone not to go somewhere because they sensed danger is 8 of them! Yes, you can get in that car. That's yours.
Oh, my God.
All right, now he's got $22,589 cash and a brand new car, and we'll be right back.
A new car.
All the time we have for today. Congratulations, my friend. We'll see you next time on Card Sharks. Bye-bye.